Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, where the phone is ringing for Judge Gavel with good news. Hello. Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home. There we go. The proceedings will continue. I feel certain freedom returning to my hammer arm. No, how? Is this some idiotic joke? It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand. Mr. Winner will step up to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am. You got this, man. Eustace Winner. Yeah? I leave matters in your hands. Uh-huh. Facing down your own father. This won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me. Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence you wish to present to the court. The knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing murder, majigs? Well, Mr. Winner, did you? About that, No, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere. Everywhere, but I was too late. Too late? How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? No, Eustace. I was, just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound. Tinkling, huh? Let me guess. The bell for Mr. Canis's chisel. You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence? I tried. I tried my best, but I was too late. I'm sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where? Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere. Wait, that's Eustace? Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Rude, he totally ignored me. So that's what he was doing, and he even went as far as to search the dump. But, all I found was this. And this is a little pungent for one thing. Yeah, and you're a little on the right side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife. It's probably somewhere in among all that trash. But there was too much to go through on my own. Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into evidence. You really have outdone yourself, Eustace. Never failed to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotting garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it. Ha! You drive me to tears. Really, you do. Objection! Might be a little too soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will ya? Hit this guy full in the face with the truth. Seems Fender's on board. Good. Then let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Alright, what do we... okay. Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside. Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Canis's chisel? Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove that one way or the other. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless. Well, Mr. Winner, do tell. Is there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. Eustace's efforts for nothing?
It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence.
Nonetheless. Come on, Edgeworth, we can't give up yet. As calm as collected as ever, I see, Miles. And then my poor idiot son there.
Are we to assume that the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
You got this. Not so fast, Gavel. We're not done yet. There's only one thing we still haven't looked at properly. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation's never a good look, you know. It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about... Oh! The newspaper! I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Seems we really were thinking the same thing. It's beautiful, really it is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it heroic optimism, some might call it clutching at straws. Whatever one calls it, to put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief.
Well, let's take a closer look and see if it's as worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, wait, I want to look at... Yeah!
Are these finger marks?
And look, it's covered in some sort of oil.
Judge Gavel, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call in somebody from forensics?
Very well. Summon a technician right away.
Hold on, no, I want to...
By the results, Your Honor, it's been confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves.
Yeah! No! Wait, hold on, I got this. No, dear. Well, that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. What kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Oh, that's right, the kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy. Wow, way to talk to your kid, Super Dad. I'm merely calling a spade a spade. In this case, an idiot an idiot. Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak and the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring. Dad! Dang. They keep making me feel worse and worse for Eustace. You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You've never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled. First by me, then by Verity. You got this. Dad! No, dry your garbage-smelling tears. Garbage-smelling? Now that it's a stench that doesn't suit you, even if it doesn't make me turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
Get him! No, you're wrong. I am, my boy. Wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells. You are. What did you say? Yeah, you smell, and you don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff right there where the finger marks are.
You want me to smell it? Is that oil?
Yes, I have a thing. Where is it? Where's currently covered in dirt. Oh, I thought they were covered in oil. Oh, I was right though. It matches the death. I didn't even see that the first time. Matches the I was so right. Yep, I
I know where it came from. Wait, I know it from somewhere too. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winter Senior must be something of a motorhead. And that odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done. Eustace.
Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. You are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. The prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see that it comes to light no matter what. We expose crimes, and we see that their perpetrators are punished, no matter who they might be. So if you truly need to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. No, I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you should have to do alone. No, I'm here. I'm right beside you.
Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right. Those finger marks tie my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how. Wait, bam, 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 bam!
The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace, it's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? A motorcycle oil, even.
Yep, and we've both smelled it before in the same place.
Yes, in Chairman Winter's garage. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letters D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves.
Objection! Gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
How indeed.
That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again at the scrap of paper the bell was wrapped in. Oh, I see it! And compare it to... Wow! Ooh, that's really subtle. So I noticed that the A on the newspaper, like, didn't look like it was all there. But if you notice on the glove, it looks like the A is also half rubbed off on the glove.
There's a feature that undeniably connects the two.
Is it? Yeah.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is in the print of the newspaper.
What?
I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. The match would make for an even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winter's glove.
Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away.
Curse you, Edgeworth, and you, Eustace. Who do you think you are? Nothing but mere prosecutors.
Mere Isn't that what you are? I'm sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. I don't see that happening. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. You did it to try and protect the defendant.
What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? Think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child, a fool.
Objection!
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes.
You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor, to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore. I don't need you. After all, I found that evidence all on my own, didn't I? He did. He did. He went through the garbage and found the evidence.
My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection!
I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad.
Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and you always will be.
I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. Goodbye.
Ooh, you. When did you? You need me, dang it. You can't possibly survive without me. Eustace!
Got him.
Court hereby accepts that vital evidence in this case was suppressed by Chairman Winner. That crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then...
Don't worry, Warden Legault. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Oh, you devil punished me? Moi? Impossible. Excelsius, you blithering buffoon, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, your swaggering bluster about how they'd never declare me guilty, and now this! You were the one I went to after they arrested me, because you made me believe I could trust you. Not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work. Idiot. You feckless, useless idiot of a man.
An unsightly outburst, to say the least. But an informative one, too, wouldn't you agree, Eustace?
Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there, right? She did, right?
Yes, she did.
We really need to work on your confidence.
Very well. It seems that we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Knock him back!
What?
What?
Huh? Who's that?
What? Sorry, wait.
Sorry, Judge Gavel. Your happy ending will have to wait. Lang Zi says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter.
Who are you?
Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang.
You have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it.
What? He has no grounds to raise an objection.
Not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know.
Lang. Like the Lang from 12 years ago.
Yup, good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you.
Agent Lang, explain yourself.
You familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years back.
Wait, 12 years? Look, a lot happened. Okay, this was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. You know, he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Okay. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow?
Fifi, Lagarde, and Excelsius Winner. In the flesh, I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt.
Eek. Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question?
I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavel.
Me?
You and one other person.
Sean.
You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Dijon Wang, president of Jinfa.
Where is your evidence, Agent Lang?
All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet.
Shouldn't you have done that before arresting people?
I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look over for everything over again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. If you got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along.
No, believe me, I will.
Dang. The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder, or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings. That's true. Don't worry, I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. I'm figuring out who that was on my phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet. To be continued. All right, we'll end it there, and I guess start our investigation in the next episode. Hope you're looking forward to that. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.